And hello, fellow Raiders. Welcome to another Raid Shadow Legends video, Holiday Edition, Fusion Edition. Kind of the fusion summoning as usual because they like this to summon shards every weekend, if not 2 or 3 times a week edition. We just have recently, we had the holiday patch, so we got the people skating around here. We just recently had a 2x legendary event, which I passed on because was not really looking for that. Didn't feel like a good thing to go for right before our fusion. So, true to my words just now, they rolled right into a 10x event. And combined with the fusion for these champions, most of them I'm not terribly keen on. I would like the new one, this Kyoko gal, so we're going to do a few shards in a bit. And cross our fingers for her. The epics, I'm kind of meh. I have one of these built. I have one of these built. I don't suggest ever building him if you have these. He's not bad either, but I haven't really needed him. I don't really think this guy's all that good. I really don't. I don't think he's worth pulling a whole bunch of shards for compared to other Void legendaries. We had a bunch of gear farming events recently for Speed and Savage. I didn't get quite as much on the. I got a few speed pieces I'm hanging on to. Didn't get as much Savage done as I would have liked. But, got a few pieces, I guess. Probably, 10 to 12,000 energy on Dragon. Probably 7 or 8,000 on Fire Knight. It's because the holiday season is kind of busy. Kind of hard to fit all the things in that Raid is asking me to do these days. I'm currently very full on food. I think you probably noticed that from this page. I only have 30 slots open at the moment, and I've been trying to whittle that down a little bit because we know they want us to always be summoning. All right, so let's have a look at the fusion, not the clan. The fusion. This guy doesn't look like a high elf. Like I thought he was going to be a skinwalker, but alas, he's a high elf for some weird reason. But he does seem like a solid champ. I do like him a lot. He's defense based, got good defense. His auras. I don't know why they keep throwing Doom Tower auras on like all these champions, but there it is. His passive is kind of meh. Sure, why not? You can. It's like he's wearing a free frost set, somewhat. But his A3 and A2 are really good. Perfect Veil and Shield. I think this one probably needs to be. Might be a defensive nuker, is what he might be, because this shield, which no one's really talked about, damage. It's based on damage inflicted, and there's only a few champions in the game that do this. Other content creators haven't really paid attention to this. You got Cernek, who does it. He's an HP based champion, and you got Miscreated Monster, also another HP based champion. So this is the first non-HP champion that throws up a shield based on defense, I think. I would have to look around more and see if anyone else has a shield that scales off of their damage, but those are the 3 I can think of right now, all legendaries. Then he's got block debuffs and increased defense on a 3-turn cooldown. Also very cool. And he's got the decreased accuracy debuff on his A1, which you can book to 100%, which is very impressive. Maybe a Bommel champion. But yeah, I really like this champion. I think he's pretty good. And he's $9. 4 on the A1, 2 here, 3 here. And that's it. He's all of $9. I was comparing this guy to, no, not here. Another recent fusion was a Sigmund, because I was looking at champions recently for who do we use for Hydra, which I'll talk about next. But would we build Mr. Sigmund the High Shield for Hydra? Strength on everybody plus shielding, which is good sustain. Now, this is a provoke, which is not going to work on the Hydra heads, but it does do the 100% when booked decrease attack, which might be very useful. And then if you're having trouble with buffs, this guy seems to be the solution to that. Unfortunately, the Hydra boss has an unremovable shield buff, so it's like, okay, sure, why not? But this seems very geared toward, gee, my buffs got stolen, Sigmund, go, knock him off again. His A1 and his passive. 40% chance to reduce the turn of a buff when he's attacked, so I'm going to keep my eye out, see if anyone plays with him in Hydra first before I build my own, but overall I think the Fusion Champion is good. The Fusion itself, I think, is going to be deceptively difficult. I've looked at the calendar. If you are going to go for just the rares, you need to get all of them. You cannot miss a single event. Gotta pick up the rare from every event that happens. That said, there are a couple, today's event, you can get a Visionary if you summon enough, which I am not going to do. I don't feel it's worth it. Or, hold on, I have a picture of this here off on the side. Masamoto is available. So this guy, he's available as part of the training event, and I might go for that. Like I said, I've been sitting on a bunch of food, so I may go big on that training event, depending on how far in he is. But you can't miss a beat with his fusion, or you don't get it. And it's the holiday season. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 events running on Christmas Day, which is kind of a dick move by him, but whatever. That said, let's not miss a beat in this fusion. I'm going to do 4 Sacred Shards, I think. Contemplating how to get the 1750 points. If I wanted to burn a bunch of Ancient Shards, answer is no. I think Ancients are good value outside of 2x. And the only other time I did Ancients outside 2x was for Genzen. That was a guaranteed, so I'm going to go for 4 Sacreds and cross my fingers for Kyoko. Here's hoping. But odds are I get nothing. It's a 6% shot. I might get one of these guys, whatever, 4 shards. Forced to summon for the fusion, so off we go. Secret number 1. Oh my goodness. Who that? It's Astrolith. I just pulled an Astrolith. I did not want an Astrolith. Speed and Arena. Bombs, okay. Well, you think at some point in the game they're going to make bombs desirable. Maybe. Possibly. Didn't want this champion at all. Okay. Well, that was the first one. Let's go a couple more shards and I'll rant about Hydra a bit and then we'll be done. A Deacon Armstrong. Deacon's a good champion. You need a speed person. He's a good contender. That was 2. Sacred number 3 is a Romero, who's probably going to be instantly food. And last but not least if I could make a prayer to the universe, it would be I'd get Kyoko, but let's see what we get here. Nope, it's an epic. It's a rock breaker. All right, no dice. No dice for that. Astrolith. Really, Astrolith. Happily would trade you for so many other things. All right, let's move on to the last topic for today, and then I'll leave you guys with a shorter video and wish you guys a Merry Christmas. Hydra Boss. Hydra Boss came in. We had our first week on it. I managed to get like 4 million on my first key and 2 or 3 million on the second key. I kind of went, yeah, whatever. I'm over, and it's dead. Stop the run. I wasn't trying too hard. So I got the chest here. I tried one key on hard, didn't even meet the threshold for the first chest. The first chest is pretty much a big step up, I think. I'm not sure how I'm even going to do it. The way people are doing this fight right now, though, is they're taking Shamal and they're taking a bunch of AoE spam champions, and they're abusing deterrence, which is a mastery that counterattacks when someone puts a CC up, and that's exactly what this guy's doing. I don't. My Shamal is at 50, at 50, at 60, and a sunset. Didn't build her, but I have one. Don't have her. I do have him. But I can't really build this team. I did some experimentation on hard with my Shamal at 50, who I need to finish leveling, and didn't go great. Didn't like it. Getting fixed. Not sure if I should invest in. Well, I probably should. I'm probably going to have to build Shamal, which kind of sucks. I mean, I wish they would stop making these encounters where it's like, if you have this one champion, you can do this very special, cool thing, but if you do not have him, you are SOL. And this is Friday as of this recording, so our Hydra boss has been reset for several days, and no one's doing Hydra boss. So I seem to be in good company. But to be clear about it, I think the Hydra is actually can be quite fun. I think it's overtuned. I think it takes too much time, especially when they drop this with the hardest rotation of Doom Tower at the same time. Earlier today, I finished out my top 10 floors of Doom Tower, and this takes about over an hour just to do these floors, because these are the tough floors. I can't just seer knock them down. So my seer team isn't that fast at speed. That's the problem for me. I throw all the buffs up and they cut in, and I get crushed, and my team doesn't recover. But if I'm judging this content on its own, sure, this is something that I could see myself spending time doing. It would be fun to manual. It'd be fun to kind of like go with the flow of the fight as the heads come in and out. Just these are all the different heads. I think I tried this team. It didn't go anywhere. But and then there's the whole like what champions you build for it. Again, a whole bunch of interesting things that are going to happen here. I just think this is a death by a thousand cuts situation where they keep adding this content to the game, and the time for me is just way too much time. I would love to do more arena. Arena takes a bunch of time. Right? I'm doing there's a tag team arena tournament right now. I am just farming basically, which I should probably just keep doing, right? But even this, like this is a no defense team. This is how long it takes to do just one battle against someone who's set 0 defense. Right? So there's several seconds for a load screen. These guys are going to take about 4 to 5 seconds per round. And I see the clock stops when a round transitions. This is probably 20 to 30 seconds most of the time, assuming your opponent wants to, you know, throw you a win. It just takes too much time. I'm trying to do 30 or 40 of these in a day. That's 20, 30 minutes just for doing arena. And it's like, oh, okay. So it's still early days on the Hydra. I haven't had a lot of time to focus on it. I have champions I want to build for it. Specifically, I probably have to finish Ishmael. I need to finish Sissia. Ishmael is still way too early. Sissia is basically done except to be 5-star. Here's my Ishmael. I wasn't even sure how to gear him. And I got Sissia coming up, who's 15, fully mastery. I just need to throw gear on her. And again, I have to figure out: do I build her tanky? Do I build her smack? I got that savage gear, so we'll see. I will let you know, but I'm probably not going to get to that for like 2 weeks. Next week's video, I'm going to do Secret Room Roundup on Doom Tower. I can do every room here except 12. I think. Actually, I have 5 attack champions now. Maybe I can do it, but like I said, I will experiment with this for next week. I should be able to get 11 out of the 12 down, and I will show you what I did. And hopefully you can benefit from that. Until next time, I hope your summons went better. I hope you're killing the Hydra better than I am, and I will see you guys next time.